大家好，欢迎回来。上一期我们说到了 Sarah 是带着满是一页纸的问题来到了警察局，跟 Chelsea 和 Scott 警探来交涉。如果还没有看过上一期视频内容的朋友们，可以先去看一下啊，然后呢再来看这期内容。这期呢我们就从审讯室里的内容开始展开，我们看看这个案件到底是个意外还是另有隐情。警察经过前一天晚上的调查，到底有没有找到什么实质性的证据，还有找到什么突破口。
So obviously,he received his autopsy. So I'm going to read you your rights again because we have to talk about that. And since I'm talking about the incident, we just have to do it, just like we did yesterday. Just like we did yesterday. Remember I read you the rights? Your rights? Yeah. So it's the exact same thing, but since I'm asking you follow-up questions, I need to read them to you, okay?
Sure.
All right. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer before and during questioning without charge.If you cannot afford a lawyer and want one can be provided for you before questioning without charge. Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to talk to me?
No.
And do you understand what I just read you?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So
在这里，警察刚上来就给 Sarah 宣读了米兰达权利，这暗示着什么啊？这暗示了警察肯定是已经对本案掌握了什么实质性的证据了。一般警察必须要宣读米兰达权利的情况有两种，第一种呢就是被审问人士处在被拘禁和扣押的状态，说明 Sarah 在此时是不可以自由离开了。Sarah 本以为来警察局是带着问题来问警察的，但其实来到警察局就是来到了一个鸿门宴。第二种警察必须要宣读米兰达权利的情况，就是在接下来警察要问到 Sarah 的问题呢，是要证明他有犯罪指向性的问题。他所做的回答呢，在日后的法庭上会被用作指控他的证据。不过 Sarah 在此时此刻肯定是弄不清楚他目前面临的这两种状况的。
This morning we went to his autopsy, and we were informed of some injuries that he has by the doctor. So he's got scratch marks to his back. So he had some injuries to his left shoulder. He had a cut near his lip. We could see his mouth was a little
I haven't laid a hand on him.
Okay.
Also too, he fell off my son's bike.
Okay.
So I don't know, and he's notorious for running into the wall or the hall tree. So
在这里 Sarah 是一边否认一边将双手这样张开。在心理学啊，通常情况下，如果一个人这样做是表示我想配合工作，我完全服从的意思。当人们看到这种行为时呢，他们通常会认为这个人说的是实话，因为我们张开双手呢，是更加的暴露了自己的肢体，把自己脆弱的一面展现给了对方。但是在犯罪心理学分析里啊，情况有可能不同，我将解释这是为什么。因为被调查的人呢，肯定是知道自己到底有没有犯罪。如果犯罪了的话，那么他们肯定会提前反复的练习一些警察可能会问到的问题。就比如说，他们可能会提前考虑，如果警察问到了被害人身上的这些明显的伤痕，我应该怎么解释？所以像这种最明显的可能会被问到的问题呢，嫌疑人是会提前演练怎么回答的。那嫌疑人经过了充分的练习这些问题后呢，那么他们可以利用这些肢体语言呢，来显得自己是更加的真诚，并且在回答这些问题时呢，嫌疑人也会变得更加的从容跟自信。我说的都是实话。
防不胜防啊。
And they're all recent, like they occurred recently. It wasn't something that occurred post or that occurred a week ago or 2 days ago, 3 days ago. They definitely occurred, the night leading up to when he was.
In all honesty, I have no idea what it is. No idea what it is. We had a good time sitting on the back porch, having wine and smoking a couple of cigarettes, and then decided to go inside and literally paint, do puzzles, and play, and listen to music. That's why nobody got out of sorts. This is what's mind-blowing to me. I have no clue. Nobody laid a hand on anybody.
He also had, on the left side of his forehead, he had basically bruising, and on his head and his skull.
I have no idea.
As if something hit him.
I
considered
have not
force
touched him.
trauma.
I have not touched him. I have no idea. We had a good day.
在这里啊 ，Sarah 用了一个 stippling 的手势，就是说手指间相对并拢的手势，让手这样形成了一个像教堂塔尖 steeple 的一样的形状。做这种手势呢，通常是想让对方相信自己所说的话。一般我们会在谈判啊、公开演讲啊、面试啊等等的场合中，经常会看到这些手势。所以在这里，他还将他的脚交叉放在椅子下面。在心理学啊，经常将这种行为与人们试图想隐瞒某些事情联系在一起。所以我们接下来要继续观察这一点。
It was a good day. We've had good days lately. It's been good. Like, I don't even know where this is coming from.
大家注意到右边的这个 Scar 警探呢，他的身体呢是向前倾的，这是一种显得更友好的方式。虽然呢 Chelsea 警探正在用他的问题去询问 Sarah， 虽然这些问题都不是很友好的问题啊，但是当你身体前倾时呢，会给人更亲近的感觉。因此呢，虽然只有 Chelsea 在提问，但是 Scar 也相当于在用他的身体语言与 Sarah 在交流。
Like, we've been good. I don't know if, like, it's since the last time he got out of jail. Like, we've been good and he's been having his classes.
What do you mean by good? What's your definition of good?
I've been good. I don't think you all understand. He comes at me all the time. He comes at me. So it's either I flee or try to go upstairs and go to sleep.
Then why are you still with him?
Everybody asks me that. When I tell you guys this, I really love him. Like I do. And I feel like I can help him. Came a really long way from where he was. I've really helped him. I've bailed him out of jail, 3 times. I've gone to every single hearing and every single arraignment, everything that I did for him. I did everything for him because I'm trying to help him, because I had hope in him. And he was trying. He was really trying. He's drinking, so it's like, oh man, I know where this is going to go, so I'm going to go upstairs and read a book. Or I'm going to go for a bike ride, or I'm going to do something else. Where I don't want to drink. I don't want to drink. The occasional wine, whatever, or if it's a weekend, that's when you have a good time. You don't have to wake up the next day. I have to wake up the next day and do things. I can do 50 things at once and still know the 50 things more prior that I need to get done.
在这里啊，他声称自己能同时记住50件事情，并且还能记住50件事情以前的事儿。大家怎么看这句话？要我说呀，他这么说就是把自己给绕进去了嘛。那既然有这么好的记忆力，做事这么有条理，那他是怎么把她男朋友忘在了行李箱里的？太矛盾了。
He can't process like that. He didn't process like that. So he would literally, not literally, but have smoke coming out of his ears. So the next thing you know, he doesn't want to deal with it. I'm going to go get something to drink. So the majority of the time, I would hang out outside or do something else because I don't want to drink.
Well, yesterday it made it sound like you guys were just drinking like a glass or two. Like, yeah, you obviously had the bottle, but you told me on recording like that you were not drunk, he was not drunk, you guys were having a good time.
I can't get drunk. Number one, I do not want to get drunk.
I'm just saying, you're making it sound like he's a raging alcoholic today, and yesterday I was kind of asking you those questions, and you're like a little defensive, like, no, we're not alcoholics.
I'm not.
We are not, you know. But you guys were both sober on Sunday, to your knowledge, because when I said you went and passed out, you were like, no, I didn't pass out, I just fell asleep. So now it's kind of like.
在这里啊，他们在讨论饮酒的问题。我们看到 Sarah 的嘴唇是这样抿着的。一般人抿嘴呢，要么是为了湿润嘴唇才这样做，但在通常情况下啊，这是因为人不想讨论或者是去回答某些问题时，人们才会出现抿嘴的状态。
What is it? Were you guys drinking and it got out of hand and it got physical?
No.
Or is it?
When I tell you I love him, I love him.
Even when you love somebody, you have limits.
Everybody tells me that. All my neighbors don't tell me that. The office, property manager.
At some point, somebody gets enough, and then they have to do something to defend themselves.
I would just flee, and I don't.
Since talking yesterday, do you remember any like timelines better? Like what time you guys were playing? What time he was zipped up in the luggage? What time you went upstairs?
We started because we cleaned the house a little bit, did some laundry.
You started the activities around 4, you said?
Yes. Midnight.
Fell asleep around 12:30-ish. But those are the only times I have. So I have 4 and I have midnight. So there's a big gap. So I'm just curious, like, if you recall when you went upstairs to hide in the shower, or...
Like when we started to play hide and seek?
Yeah.
Well, we went inside probably about 6-ish. Worked on the puzzle again, finished it. Started to paint. Well, started listening to music for a little bit. Started to paint. Can we turn the music off? No problem. Start at the top, paint, whatever. I don't want to paint anymore. Let's just, come on. Okay, you want to play hide and seek? What he does is, okay, tag, you're it. So it's like, okay, we know. Okay, take off.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we did.
You said you played hide and seek like probably 3 times in your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
When you have played, have you ever zipped him up in a suitcase prior?
No.
Okay. No, I'm just asking, in the past, like, have you ever zipped him up in anything, jokingly or not, but obviously
No.
I understand, you know, you're claiming that Sunday it was a joking matter, you were laughing,
Yes.
he was laughing, but what I'm just asking is in the past, like, is it something
Absolutely
that you
not.
guys normally do?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Okay, so do you remember making any videos or maybe having any any photos, videos that you remember doing on your phone on Sunday?
No.
No?
I think I took a picture of a dog.
Okay.
在被问到是否记得拍摄过任何视频时呢 ，Sarah 的回答说是她不记得拍过任何视频。警察在这里这样问 Sarah 呢，并不是空穴来风啊，因为 Sarah 事发当晚呢，手机里确实拍了2段在乔治被困到行李箱里之后向 Sarah 求救的视频。这2段视频就是警察找到的决定性的证据，能证明 Sarah 的罪。我看有其他的博主解读在这里 Sarah 说不记得自己拍过任何视频的回答，它是真实的反应啊。他们认为 Sarah 是因为当晚喝醉了，完全忘记了自己还拍过2段视频。但是在这里我个人的理解啊，我认为 Sarah 在此时此刻她是依然记得她手里有2段她不想被警察看到的视频呢。大家还记不记得上一个视频呢？在前一天 Sarah 报警后 ，Sarah 很有可能到了公寓的外面后呢，她才想起来把自己的手机是忘在了屋里，所以当时她意识到她手机里有很致命的证据时呢，她才跟出警的那名女警察呀不断的要求要回屋里拿饮料喝，拿香烟抽，目的就是为了进到屋里以后呢，立刻把手机拿到，以免被警察收缴上去而接受调查。所以上一期我们才多次看到了，即使被拒绝 ，Sarah 也是执意要回到屋里，并且到了第2天呢 ，Sarah 刚来到审讯室，也就是我们目前看到的这段 ，Sarah 是带了满满1页纸的问题的。第一个问题就是说，她什么时候能拿回自己的手机？这说明了她知道手机对自己很重要，因为里面藏了见不得人的信息。不过她还是抱着一丝侥幸的心理，觉得警察并没有去调查她的手机的内容，这就是我个人的理解。那么实际情况 ，Sarah 到底还记不记得拍过这2段视频呢？这可能只有 Sarah 自己知道。
So I have something that I want to show you that we found, and it was from your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see it?
If you need to move it around, go ahead.
No, I don't remember that.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me.
Your battery's about to die.
Shut it down.
Oh, okay.
No, it was just the way you said it.
You guys are
like,
scaring me.
在这里警察给 Sarah 看视频时呢，我们可以看到 Sarah 不想看视频，并且这样揉搓自己的额头。通常情况下，我们在感到压力时呢，会揉搓自己的额头，这样做是为了安抚自己。可以说呢，就在这时 ，Sarah 第一次真正的开始理解警察所问问题的严重性。警察不能仅凭他的话来确定事实，因为实际上警察已经掌握了实质性的证据，证明当时他的所作所为。
Is it long? Because I don't know how much I can take.
no.
I don't know how much I can take.
I don't know how to find your...
Do I have to watch this? I continuously throw up. I don't sleep. I don't want to see it, if that's okay.
现在他在触摸他的嘴唇，在此刻 Sarah 的这个动作可以理解为他感到怀疑和不确定。他这样做除了具有安抚的效果和帮助他自己感到更平静的作用外呢，他现在开始对事态的发展感到更不确定了，他不太确定自己能否按照自己的意愿来顺利度过这个困境。审讯室中反复提到这两段视频，我就不给大家展示了，因为我觉得还是会让人引起不适的。第一个视频就是乔治在箱子里向 Sarah 求救，把自己放出来。Sarah 不仅没有放乔治出来呢，而且还说了报复性的话。第二段视频就是这个箱子被翻到了另一面，乔治依然在里面求救的画面。
Well, it's on your phone, and you can either explain it or we take it for what it is.
Yeah. We're just trying to give you the opportunity to tell us what's going on. That's it.
It's that long?
2 minutes.
No.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me. Fuck you.
And it's
Fuck
just,
you.
that's you, your voice.
Stupid. Sarah. That's my name. Don't wear it up. Sarah.
I don't want to watch it, please.
And him saying that he can't breathe, and you saying fuck
So
you.
this is upside down.
在这里啊，警察们不应该打断对方啊。Scott 刚刚抛出来一个非常致命的问题 ，Sarah 还没有想好怎么回答，但是就被 Chelsea 给打断了。Sarah 是瞬间松了一口气。不过呢，在这个案子里呢，他们的这个失误没有对案子起到太大的影响，因为这个视频证据太铁证如山了。这也是 Chelsea 打断 Scott 之后要继续深挖的地方。
Guys, this is killing me right now.
So this image is upside down, and then this small video that occurred 11 minutes later, it's flipped over the other way, closer to your dining room table.
Okay.
Now he's obviously still in there. So he didn't, how did it go from the back to the front?
I flipped it.
Okay.
My plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep.
Well, that's what you did.
Yeah.
But not intentional.
No, you told me you went upstairs because
What?
you were
Stop
getting
here.
ready for bed.
Stopped here.
Okay, but
Where's here?
show me where you can see any fingers coming out, because there's the end.
It's, and his head's right here.
Mm-hmm.
So going like this, rather than going all the way up, it's like this.
But why is he saying I can't breathe, and why is he pushing on it as if he can't get out?
And it doesn't show a hole.
There's no hole. There's no fingers. I don't see his fingers. There's no hole.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't know, like, what you want me to tell you.
I'm just showing you. I'm just telling you what we see and what we've heard from the other video.
I understand.
He's begging for you to let him out. You're laughing in the beginning, and then in the end it sounds kind of like a...
No, it's not malicious.
Well, saying fuck you.
It's not malicious.
Then what is that?
My intention was not to leave him in there. Please understand that. My intention was not to leave him in there.
But you went upstairs thinking that he could get himself
Yes.
out, but the video shows, and then 30 minutes later he didn't show.
And he's telling you
And I
he
didn't
can't
wake
breathe.
up.
Do you think
not
he's
able to get
joking?
out.
You told me he was laughing, and
We were
the
before.
video, there's no
When he
laughing.
first got in there, both of us were.
So how long was he in there for? Like, this video is at 11:12 when it starts, so was he in there for like a long time prior to you recording this?
No. No.
So it goes from funny to no longer funny,
But I
you're the
didn't-
only one laughing.
But I didn't think that he was, like, panicky. Like,
So pushing up on a suitcase saying, Sarah, 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 I can't breathe. And you're the only one laughing.
Okay.
And you're the only one saying derogatory comments. Like you're mad.
No. Please don't, I don't mean to sound negative, and I don't know if I can say this, but, like, it's like you guys are kind of trying to, like, feed me. Like,
No, I'm just trying to show you a video that you no longer want to watch because you probably don't want to know the outcome of how and what you said.
my plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep. My plan was not to, he'll be up here any minute.
But you willingly went upstairs and went to sleep. No one forced you to go upstairs and get
My
ready
plan
for
wasn't
bed.
also to leave him in the suitcase.
So why didn't you take him out?
Because I went upstairs, and then I fell asleep.
那这里我们看到 Sarah 一边说话一边张开双手，并且手掌朝上。人在说谎时通常是会这样做的。刚才我们讲了，这个手掌向前呢是表明配合，但手掌向上的话，大概率是在撒谎。
But why didn't you consciously think he's asking to come out? He can't
I didn't do it
breathe.
intentionally.
What do you think is going to happen if you leave somebody in a confined space like that?
Well, I thought by not zipping it up all the way, it would be okay. My plan was not to leave him in the
And what was
suitcase.
your plan?
Waiting for him to come upstairs. I thought he was okay. Like, I didn't...
He's telling you he's not. He's telling you, Sarah, I can't breathe. He's saying your name, and you're like, that's my name, don't wear it out.
Guys, that's how we are with each other. The whole suitcase thing never happened before.
He asked multiple times. He asked to be let out. I can't breathe. Why didn't you let him out?
Well, number one, I had no idea it was going to end like that.
Okay.
Number one.
Okay.
Number two, just, you know what? I'll give you 5 minutes or so in there. I'll give you 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes for what?
Well, based on the...
这是一个非常关键的时刻啊，应该允许 Sarah 继续阐述，因为这很可能是她一时半会儿回答不上来的一个问题。但是 Chelsea 警探又一次打断了 Sarah 的发言，在这里两名警探又是没有配合好，我们看见 Scott 警探看向 Chelsea 有苦难言的感觉。
When he's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe, let me out, and you say, fuck you, why don't you just let him out? There was obviously something in your head that you were thinking of when he was asking to be let out, and you're like, no,
Again, it's the boy calling wolf.
You were laughing before. Before you said he was laughing, you were laughing, you went upstairs, he had his fingers out of the bag, and he was playing. Well, obviously that's not the case.
So are you guys, so what is it you're trying to, like...
We're just trying to figure out why.
Like, this is not fair at all.
Yes.
That you all are assuming that that's from me.
Where else did it come from?
If you were, say it's opposite, you were in the suitcase and you're asking to be let out, would you hope that that person would let you out? Like, you're asking to be let out of a suitcase, should they not let you out?
Eventually. I'm guessing. I mean, I'm blaming it on the wine.
Blaming it on the wine?
So you guys are like assuming that.
You keep saying we're assuming. Oh, we're not. We haven't
Asking
assumed
you
anything.
questions.
But you guys are assuming that that's what I did.
No.
You guys are scaring me, so like I don't know like what to expect. I mean, I had questions of things that need to be taken care of. Like I don't.
What are your questions?
I have one last question. You realize you're the person that killed him, right?
I thought about that.
Okay, you left him in a bag when he's begging you, saying, I can't breathe, let me out, and you said, fuck you. And you got up off the couch and went upstairs and left him in that bag.
Not intentionally.
Again.
I would never do that to George.
You did.
Not intentionally. Know that.
I don't.
Know that.
You got up and you went up to bed.
Alcohol is a shitty thing. It's alcohol.
So
not, again...
the reason that you killed him?
You all... Please sit down.
Listen to me.
Please sit down.
You all, listen. I did not intentionally kill him.
I got you on video screaming, fuck you.
I swear I did not lay a hand on him.
Okay. You just zipped them in the bag.
Nor he.
You just zipped them in the bag. And then you flipped the bag around several times.
I didn't do that intentionally.
You didn't intentionally flip the bag around?
No. Why would I do that?
So it shows, one, like she just said, it had to have been on its back with the lid open for him to get in there, for you to zip it up. Then it shows it on the other side with him in it, so you had to flip it to there. Then there's another video where it's on his back again, so you had to flip it to
I'm leaving it like this, please. I'm leaving it like this. I did not intentionally do this. No malicious content or effort was towards this. No malicious.
You left him in there. You're trying to dance around the fact you left him in there.
This is not...
You didn't leave him in there?
It's not cool. Like, this is not cool.
It's not cool.
I would do anything for him.
Well, you gave up checking up on him. So.
Wouldn't let him out of his suitcase.
Oh, gosh.
在审讯的最后，警探终于让 Sarah 开始提之前准备好的问题。
So, am I getting my phone back?
No.
Not today.
How do I go about getting his wedding ring, engagement ring?
It's at the medical examiner's office. It'll come to us eventually, and then
It'll be released to
to
the next
family.
of kin.
Yeah. Okay.
I bought it for him.
That is a civil issue. It was on his finger. It goes to them. They're the ones that are going to release it. We don't have any say in that.
So I won't get that back.
Everything that you've told us today is true and accurate to the best of your knowledge.
Yes, but it was not intentional.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Do me a favor. Stand up. I need you to turn around, face the wall. Put your hands behind your back. Do you have anything in your pockets that I should know about?
No.
Okay.
Why is this happening?
Because George is dead.
Not intentionally.
We understand that.
He's still dead.
Sarah 在当天呢，也就是2020年2月24号呢，被带到了城县监狱。她被起诉了2级谋杀罪，并且不得保释。由于后来疫情的爆发，所以她的庭审一拖再拖，终于在今年的3月31号开始了第一次的预审。值得一提的是呢 ，Sarah 在这2年的时间里已经换了6名辩护律师了。6名律师在代理 Sarah 的案子期间都主动提出了动议要求离开的，他们都有相同的理由，他们都觉得与 Sarah 之间有不可调节的分歧。Sarah 的正式庭审日期目前还没有确定。如果他2级谋杀罪成立的话，根据佛罗里达州的法律，那么他至少会被判处15年的监禁，有可能还会更多的。好的，这些内容的时长又创了我的新高啊！做这种案件审讯分析的视频确实很花精力和时间，我也是第一次做。我向我的警探同事们请教了很多的经验，最后总结出来呈现给大家这么2期内容。如果大家喜欢的话，帮忙点个赞，订阅我，并且在下面一起讨论一下这个案件。如果大家以后还想看更多的类似的影片的分析，也请在下面留言告诉我。山高路远，我们下期争取尽快见面，拜拜。